Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, Head Currency Analyst. In this video, we're going to be going through the Forex market wrap. We're going to identify the markets that we kind of looked at going into this week and what's happened to them. So we started off the week by looking at some pound pairs, and if I just go over to pound US dollar, the area we were looking to buy from this week was back down at this area here of 138.56, and that turned out to be a really good opportunity in the end. So price was making this really nice uptrend. We were making higher highs and higher lows, and we said one or two things are going to happen. We're either going to start seeing a daily pullback towards this 137.55, where I'd want to be a longer term buyer again, or price is going to react from these previous structure highs as support for a long position up into 39.77, 39.80. The one thing why we wanted to kind of target this area was because on the weekly time frame there was this really nice block of candlesticks over here, and the point of control through that area is 139.77. So that suggests that that's the most traded area within that block of candlesticks, so that makes a really good target for the market. And you can see this uptrend just continued and into that area. Now price is in that area, we need to sit and wait to see what happens, but a really nice trading opportunity through here. And we didn't just talk about pound US dollar, we talked about euro pound and pound Swiss. So euro pound, I did want to see a pullback into 0.8756, because this was a really nice area of low volume combined with previous support. So I was looking to see if that could turn into resistance. However, that didn't happen in the end. Instead, price only pulled back up into this previous structure area in here and decided to press lower. But if you were just selling this on a different type of strategy, then again, really nice use of strength and weakness here. Obviously the euro at this moment in time was at that resistance level and was pushing to the downside. Pound was at support, finding support and pushing higher, which is what's caused this sell-off on euro pound. So again, a good use of how to use strength and weakness to identify where a trend is going to potentially continue. Another market that we looked at as well was pound Swiss. So we expected pound Swiss to move to the upside. Again, the Swiss franc was really weak, and what we actually discussed in the video was the fact that we are trading pound US dollar, okay, versus dollar Swiss. And what we explained was the fact that dollar Swiss was actually at a neckline support, and that it could start finding some support or some sideways movement at this area, which is what we want to see in order to be a buyer of pound Swiss. And the fact that pound was at a support level made us think that we could buy pound still. That's what then makes us look at those cross pairs and see where we can take advantage of things. So we actually discussed this one or two levels. We discussed this previous structure low area down here, where we said price has found resistance here multiple times. It's also found support here. If price was to pull back into this level, that would be a nice area to look for a long opportunity. Or if price could hold above this area and find support, we could look for longs in and around this area. So pound Swissy finding longs at this previous structure high through there. Again, really nice use of looking at the strength and weakness of the currencies to identify key opportunities. Another market we focused heavily on was euro US dollar. We spoke about the fact that the market found some resistance in here and that we could see the market push to the downside. We had to be careful though of the potential for the market forming an inverse head and shoulders pattern, which it looks like it's starting to do through here. We had actually formed a false breakout of this area at 1.2061, just in and around here where the market's found support here in the past. And it looks like it's happening again. And if the dollar continues to sell off, which is not something we were looking too much into, but if it does break above these highs here, then we obviously need to switch our bias and think that the price could be heading back towards the major swing highs on euro US dollar. But we're still below this 21.65 level. Let's see what happens if price gets back to that point. We'll discuss this further in the Forex market outlook on Monday, but we'll go through that in a little bit more detail. But again, we looked at the fact that on the 4-hour time frame, what we have wanted to see was 2 closes below these lows. We did get that. Unfortunately, we just didn't get the pullback. So I was hoping to see the market pull back from this sort of area in here, retest. That would have given us a really good short opportunity into this level here. Didn't happen. Instead, price then pulled back up, retested this structure low here where the market found support, but didn't really give us any opportunity to jump on a short trade there. In fact, bounced off that 1261, which is what we said the risk is to this market. So a good couple of markets to watch this week. Pound has been really good to watch recently. I hope you've enjoyed the video updates this week. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll speak to you soon.